Hey guys, we are brushing up on our brushes. We often get asked what brushes you should have and which brushes you should use. And I always say, and I really stand by this, that before you buy makeup, even though Catrice and Essence is so affordable, but before you buy makeup, you really should make sure that you spend money on having a good set of brushes. And you don't have to have all the brushes that all the makeup artists have. You don't really need such a big variety. But today we're going to be talking about the essential brushes, the ones that you absolutely have to have. And then I'll explain a little bit about how many of each you should have. So the first brush is your foundation brush. So this is a flat brush, and we use this to apply foundation and blend. And it's just really a great brush to have because it saves you a lot of money also on your foundation. When you use your fingers to apply foundation or those cheap little sponges, you're actually using a lot of your foundation that goes to waste. And it's completely unnecessary. So on the long run, this saves you a lot of money. Must have the foundation brush. Then at least two eyeshadow blending brushes. And this, ladies, pay close attention, is what an eyeshadow brush looks like. This is a little one from Essence. This is one from MAC. This little one from Essence got two sides, one with a nice contouring side, and you can see even that it's got a nice rounded cut, and on this side a blending side. Very important, if you ever work with a makeup artist and the makeup artist doesn't have this brush, well then, ladies, be very careful. You shouldn't be paying that person to work on your face. So at least two of these. They come in very handy. The blending and contour blending brush, you have to have this just because it blends your concealer, it blends your contouring, it blends your foundation, and it's just a really, really handy brush to have. Then this is a stippling brush. You have to have this brush. It is great for foundation blending, it is great for concealer blending, and for blending your contouring. And the way that this brush is designed is while you are blending in your foundation, it actually blends in air in between the strokes, so it gives you that very airbrushed kind of look and feel, and it really does make a big difference on your look. Then you need two of these little flat brushes, and this we use for a multitude of different things, from cleaning up under your brow to applying your eyeshadow on the flat part of your eye. You can use it for applying eyeshadow under the eye, you can use it for highlighting in the corner, contouring the nose, cleaning up around the lip. There's just so many things that you do with these brushes. So they are very handy to have. Then this is the brow filling brush. So it's the thinnest, tiniest little angle brush. And over here we've got one on the back of the eyebrow brush as well. I personally have about 6 or 7 of these. They come in so handy. You can use them, you can wet them and use them for eyeliner. You could use them dry for eyeliner. You can use them for the brow, you can use them for eyeshadow, and they just come in very, very handy. You use them for a lot of things. They give you that professional look. Absolute must have. These little brushes are so handy. You get them everywhere, and just to give your eyebrows a nice little brush, keep them in shape. A quick little tip is if you actually spray hairspray on this little brush like this and you brush your eyebrows, they actually stay in place and they behave themselves all night long. Then, of course, this is the bigger type stippling brush. So you need this for your foundation and powders and blending. But if you absolutely have to cut back, you can cut back on one or the other. And then I would probably recommend getting the smaller one as well as a beauty blender. This is my number one must-have on your brush kit. And remember that this beauty blender is available in most pharmacies and beauty stores, and you have to wet it and make sure that it's nice and hydrated and puffy when you use it. This brush, needless to say, we all know this brush. Blusher, highlighter, contouring, powder, everything. And you should have a whole lot of these. You can get away with one, but then you do need to clean it often. And if you can, this is not a must, but if you can, do get yourself a contouring brush. They are so wonderful to contour on the side of your face, around the edges, and give you that very sharp contouring look and feel. So you can see these are not too many brushes, but they really make a big difference to give you that absolutely gorgeous professional look.